let's actually talk about like the topic. So we're gonna talk
Okay.
about Moroccan. For example, in our case, me and Majdoureen, we're gonna talk about the Moroccan celebration of Eid and how it goes normally. And in like for you, we're gonna talk, I think, about Korean celebrations. I don't know, what did you say? Like Chuseok? It was Chuseok? I don't remember.
추석 and surrender.
Okay. So let's make it as a conversation, as a questions and answers. Like let's make it normal, fluid. You know what I mean? Not like official, like something like we are in coffee talking, and yeah. So let's do turn or keep it like, how to say, keep it normal. Everyone can talk.
But did Eugene and Julia, did you prepare something? What did you do?
I'm prepared about the 설날.
Oh,
What did you
Yeah, then-
prepare? Like a speech or something?
Yeah, then I will start. 설날 is very popular traditional day in Korea. Did you hear about the 설날?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 설날 is refers to Lunar New Year, to January 1st, lunar calendar, and the beginning of year, and it is very, very biggest holiday in Korea. We usually eat rice cakes. Do you know 떡국?
Yes.
Yeah,
Is
on
that,
you.
is that a soup? Rice cake soup?
Yeah, rice cakes food.
Oh.
So we always eat that on New Year's Day. Rice cake and various garnish are put on it, and it's really delicious. Did you eat 떡국?
Yes.
Oh,
I like them.
oh, good. and also in Korea, it is thought that eating this make you 1 year older. Yeah,
oh.
so sometimes young child want to get older, so they get a lot of rice cake. And when a 2 떡국, we get 2 years. Yeah. So
Wow.
that is very interesting. And there's also special traditional is 설날. We can getting New Year's cash gift, and we can say 세뱃돈. Did you hear about that?
Yes.
Oh, so and
What does it mean?
세뱃돈 is we're getting New Year cash gift. Usually only young children accept it. So if you bow when we bow 절, bow
Yeah.
to people like aunts and uncles and grandpa or grandma, and they give you a pocket money.
Sadly,
Yeah,
it's all for children. I cannot get it.
Yeah. So we can say is 세뱃돈. Yeah, and it's done. I'm prepared about.
Oh,
So-
that's great, actually.
Yeah.
I think we have something similar to this. I think in our Moroccan traditions, and not only Moroccan, but other Arabic countries, where all of us celebrate Eid. Eid, called Eid al-Fitr, normally after Ramadan. And there's something similar between, I mean, this Eid and what did you just say right now. We have this Eid where children actually get new clothes, and not only new clothes, but also they can get money, cash gifts from their parent, from their like family, also from their neighbors. They can get a lot of money. I used to get a lot of money when I was a child, like, and I was so happy, like, oh my God, I was wishing, like every year I was waiting for Eid just for getting the cash. Sadly, right now, I am the one who is supposed to keep the cash.
Oh.
But yeah, there's a thing, this
Oh,
is
okay.
great similarity between the Moroccan, the Arabic Eid al-Fitr and the Sunnah. Yeah, that's interesting actually. What about you, Layla? What do you have?
Me?
Yeah.
Who's Lela? I'm
Who's,
going to talk about the Chuseok.
Mhm.
It's the Korean Thanksgiving Day. It's one of the biggest and most important holidays in Korea, like Serenade. Family members from near and far come together to share food and stories and to give thanks to their ancestors. Ancestor means 선조, right? I'm not sure. Okay.
Oh,
In 2023, the day of Chuseok falls on September 29. As the day before and day after are also part of the holiday. This year holidays period is from September 28 to September 30, including the weekend. Many Koreans visit their hometowns to spend quality time with their family. In the morning of the Chuseok, family members gather at the head house of the family to hold memorial service called 차례. 차례 is like 절.
Yeah.
In honor of their 선조 ancestors. After the 차례, family members sit down together and at the table to enjoy delicious food. Like 모로칸에도 이드에서 다 같이 둘러 앉아서 밥 먹는 거 있잖아요.
Yeah.
그럼. Another traditional custom of Chuseok is going to 성묘. 묘에 가가지고 grave에 가가지고 네, 절하고 거기서 모여서 얘기하고 이런 전통이 있습니다. The holiday period is made joyful with various entertainment and folk games such as 사물놀이, 탈춤, 강강술래, 씨름 이런 전통 놀이들이 있어요. 그리고 as is the most famous game in the holiday. And then one of the most significant foods 추석 is 송편, 전 이런 것들이 있어요. 추석 음식. Yeah, that's all.
It's actually, I'm looking forward to participating in this Chuseok, to see how it goes. I remember last year they gave us some food here in Busan, in Chuseok. But I think it's more interesting when you are in a Korean family. You will feel more the vibes of the Chuseok. It's 4 days vacation or 3 days?
Yes.
4 days. It's really big. And also
You guys were like, go ahead.
Now go on, it's okay.
You guys wear like traditional garments in Chuseok, like hanbok or some traditional Korean clothes?
When I was young, I wear, but now no.
and yes, yeah, hanbok is very traditional masterhood to expression the traditional day, but nowadays many people don't want wearing this.
Because it's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Expensive, or it's like
Right.
no one want to wear it anymore? Because I heard it's very expensive. Hanbok. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
But it's expensive. Yeah. Also, like in Morocco, we have Moroccan traditional clothes.
Oh, it's like where I'm
This is different. This is jilaba.
Yeah. Stan is also expensive. Sometimes it's so expensive. Yeah. Hanbok, like it's you can wear it in weddings, I mean, celebrations like holidays or just is it specific for weddings, or you can wear it in other celebrations?
설날, only
설날.
설날 and wedding celebration. Yes, that's it.
Actually, we can wear it anywhere and any day because many people wearing it in 경복궁. Did you see that? 경복궁 or 전주 한옥마을. Yeah. When I wearing that and taking a picture, it looks very nice and looks very beautiful. So if you want to wear it anywhere and anytime, you can wear it. Yeah.
I actually wore it before in Jeonju Hanok like mall. And it was really nice because it was like a traditional village and everyone is walking wearing the traditional hanbok. You feel like you're in a old-time era in Korea. And I also tried it in Gyeongbokgung. You feel like you're in a palace and you're like a princess roaming around. But do you like guests when you go to weddings? Do guests also wear hanbok? Can they wear it, or only like the bride and the groom? No, only the bride. The guests don't wear hanbok to weddings. Like people who go to the wedding, do they wear hanbok?
전통 혼례, traditional wedding, there is a other thing. They wear hanbok.
Actually, many people want wedding dress, not a hanbok. Yeah, so when wedding ceremony, a man and girl just wearing a dress, they don't wear a hanbok.
Did
They
used to
just
wear
wearing
like
a hanbok when taking a picture. Yeah, taking a photo book. Yeah.
Nice.
In our case, it's different, isn't it, Majdouri? Everyone wears. Yeah.
Everyone wears kaftan, including the guests, and like for women, they wear the either takshita or kaftan and takshita, which are like traditional dresses. But the bride wears a lot. Like in her wedding, she wears 3 or more, depending on the region. So she has to change each time and come out for the people to see her. But the groom usually wears like also I think the groom also wears a lot of the groom changes clothes in Moroccan weddings, right? Do you? I don't usually focus on grooms. I only focus on brides.
I think
By the way, guys.
Yeah, let's also talk about our celebration, our Eid, and see if you have any questions about them. Like for example, we have in Morocco and all other Arabic countries, I think you have heard about the Ramadan, which is 1 month where most of Muslim people fast and they don't eat from sunrise until sunset. This is a special month where people actually practice together the fasting. And the special thing about this month is not only fasting, but if you go to any like Arabic countries or Muslim country, you're gonna find people like they change their behavior, and not only their behavior, but also their diet. The food in Ramadan is really special. It's very delicious. You're gonna try diversity of food. I'm really fascinated by Ramadan food. Like I see some food only in Ramadan. After Ramadan, I cannot see it anymore. And this is really good. Like everything is delicious in Ramadan. Everyone is like waiting for this sunset to gather together. The whole family, everyone will be together, and we will eat together. And this kind of vibes are really like heart touching. They are very, very important and make the relationship between family members very strong. As an Majdurin, this is like very special month.
Yeah. So Ramadan, I think you guys heard of it. And I don't know if you guys have tried fasting before, but it's like a detox, physical detox, and I think it's also a spiritual detox because Moroccans or like Muslims in general, they just get closer to their God, like Allah, and then they try to abstain themselves and control themselves, become more closer to God, do more good deeds. So it's basically a spiritual self control. Yeah.
And then the end is like after Ramadan, the Eid come immediately the day after the end of Ramadan, which is a celebration of the completion of the whole month, of fasting the whole month. And it's a day where people get like celebrate, they have also breakfast together and also lunch together. They visit the other members of the family, and also they give the children the money, they buy new clothes. So this is, and I am very fascinated. We have something in common, which is the Eid, our Eid, and also like your celebration of Somna, where you give children like money and new clothes. This is very important because sometimes even geographically like far from each other, but we have a lot of things in common when it comes to culture.
I'd like to add something related to Ramadan, since it's a whole month. It's like the 9th month of the lunar calendar, like the Muslim calendar. It's also called the Hijri calendar. And usually during this month, when it comes to school and work, usually there are less hours of work and less hours of school because people are fasting. And at night, like after sunset, when people break their fast, they usually go to the mosque and pray all together. It's like a congregational prayer where it's a prayer that lasts until dawn, until like 4 a.m. or 3 a.m. the following day. So it's really important to go and pray with a lot of people in the masjid or the mosque. And even like on the day of Eid, like the first thing people do in the morning is pray Eid prayer, and then family gathers and have breakfast wearing traditional. A lot of food is going in there because Eid is like the day after the last day of Ramadan. So it's after a month, you can go and have breakfast normally as you used to do before Ramadan. So people are not, like after a month, you're not used to having breakfast in the morning, but then you start having it and going slowly back to your normal life.
Are they invite family or friends in
During
Eid?
Ramadan and Eid?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it depends on the families and regions, but usually people gather and have breakfast together. In the case of my family, we go to my grandma's house, and like all of my uncles and everyone comes, and we bring some sweets or like traditional meals, and we have it there at my grandma's. What about you, Ayu?
Yeah, I think the same thing. But we don't invite, so for close family members, they don't need an invitation. They just come, like, especially the Eid, like everyone just like gather somewhere and celebrate. Like the whole family just. So they may come like morning, they may come during lunch or dinner, but there is no invitation, which is really actually there's no barriers between those family members. Everyone comes, everyone gathered together. The vibes are really, really, really great. I miss them.
Yeah. Have you guys tried, like, did you experience Ramadan or like tried or seen someone who was close to you fasting or had any experience with it?
I 제가 두바이 있을 때 저는 라마단이 너무 힘들었어요. 먹지도 못해, 마시지도 못해. 나는 외국인인데 내가 하고 있어. 왜냐면 학교 가면은 친구들 전부 다 페스트하고 라마단이니까 no food, no drinks. 너무
So you were
힘들었어.
basically fasting too.
진짜.
저는 뉴스
about you?
방송에서 들어만 봤어요. 라마단을.
Oh, okay. What did you hear?
라마단에 대해서 그냥 들어만 봤고 주위에는 이제 이슬람교를 가진 친구가 없어서 그 라마단을 하는 친구 실제로는 본 적이 없어요.
Maybe during next Ramadan, you can go like to a Moroccan restaurant in Itaewon, and they usually do Moroccan iftar, which is like the meal at sunset, around 7 or 8 p.m. And you can like try delicious Ramadan specific meal there.
Why iftar is only buffet?
I have no idea, but I think for people to choose, to have more choices. Yeah.
I think Amira,
Okay.
she was in Dubai, so she experienced a lot of things like in Dubai, how people change their behavior in Ramadan, how
Yes.
people like everything changed in Ramadan. Like the day before Ramadan is another. Like the way how they behave. The first day in Ramadan, people behavior completely change, and everything changes. This is a really interesting.
Even your sleeping pattern changes. You start sleeping until 4 or 5 a.m. and then
Yeah,
you don't sleep a lot.
that's right.
Yeah.
But the food is really good in Ramadan, isn't it, Amira?
Yes.
I don't think. I love meat, but there's no meat in Ramadan.
I mean, you could.
In Ramadan, there's dates, a lot of dates. I mean, it's the
yeah.
month where we eat a lot of dates.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the soup. We have a traditional soup called harira. Eat it only specifically in Ramadan. Every iftar, just have harira.
Yeah, guys, like if Ramadan comes, we need to go to the Moroccan restaurant, like in Seoul or somewhere here, because they're gonna have the Moroccan like traditional food, and you have to try it. Believe me, you're gonna like it.
Okay.